Hello and welcome. My name is Andres Moreno, and in the next video, I'm going to talk about the utilization of waste rubber in non-structural applications. So, the main objective of this research is to study the availability of the used waste rubber particles in non-structural applications. So, the problematic is simple. There is so much tires in the world, rubber tires in the world. We can generate every year millions of tires in the worldwide. So, what are we doing in this moment with the tires? We're burning the tires or create breeding grounds for rats, mice, and mosquitoes. So, what is the solution? We're gonna use rubber aggregate, and so we're gonna use three rubber aggregates. We're gonna use chrome rubber, fiber rubber, and another fiber rubber that is bigger than the other. So many people study the rubber in concrete. So one of them was Topco. Topco studied the properties of rubber-coated concrete. He used to replace the fine aggregate rubber in 0 to 1 millimeters, and for the coarse aggregate he used 1 to 4 millimeters of chrome rubber. What he found? He found that the rubber-coated concrete, the failure occurred earlier than the other, and the fracture, the crack, was not evident. So he said that we can use this kind of rubber-coated concrete in concrete formwork, road constructions, wall panels that require low weight, sound barriers, social absorbent, and rails to the ground. Okay, one of the others was Katie, Bayomi, Koutanji, and Gideon. He used chrome rubber for replacing the fine aggregate and tire chips as replacements for coarse aggregate. What he found report that the rubber concrete modifies the modulus elasticity and the tensile strength. Uh, the fracture, the crack, equal was earlier, but the concrete tends to recuperate the original form. Tantala used rubber chips as replacement for coarse aggregate in 5% and 10%. What he found in the mix of concrete? He found that the 5% obtained greater tenacity than the 10% concrete. Hernandez Oliveras, he used rubber concrete too in fiber, but he found that rubber fiber reduced the size of the concrete fracture and his length. So the concrete fails, but the length of the failure is lower. In conclusion, we found that the rubber provides greater elasticity to the concrete, but reduces his resistance. That means that it's not highly recommended or convenient to use for structure or elements for structures because it's so fragile, because it's not stronger that we need for structures. So this investigation is so good to the worldwide because we're taking the environmental problem and making a good way to use it. Maybe we can use the concrete for structural elements, but we can use, as I said, in long roads, walls that don't require high strength. So that's all for this video. I hope you enjoy it, and thank you for watching.